Hello, this is the ASIC Panel Realm 2026 Egoists of Honor number 3. I am your commentator for this. Yun, also as Onion, Yin, or whatever you want to call me. This event is of course hosted by the Animal Realm, and special thank you to Qwckappa for hosting as always, an incredible deal which we will be seeing later on, either in this video or the next. But we have Gaida, well-known Byakuren Koichi player, whereas we have a newer player, Byakuren Kone? I could be saying that very wrong. So we'll see how they play compared to Gaida. He well-known, has some decent tournament results, but combining against a Kokoro Moko, see how Byakuren is able to fare. She's able to get her chance up, and if she's able to get her way in, we get in, bike, gonna get the wall spot, no, gonna end it early, ends with the upper, not gonna find chance, interesting, 6A, gonna find a hit, no pickup, oh, gets caught up by the 8C, back hit of 6C, full pickup, oh, interesting, ends with the wall spot, 6-8, incredible dash through, Byakuren's dash is very unique, being more of a teleport dash, Alice Slayer from Guilty here, but it does carry some iframes. Raida abused perfectly there and gonna find the jab for the confirm into the kill. Raida taking round number 1. Going into round 2, Raida has a big meter advantage. However, I don't think spell card wise, Moko Tornado with what's it called? I forget. Kokoro spell card, I forget the name of it, but I don't think it has much synergy because it wants Kokoro sends really high and Moko's wants to hit rather low for the most amount of hits. Otherwise it kind of juggles at the tip and doesn't get much damage and you take recoil. It's not the greatest combination for spell cards, however we're just going to send it raw. It's going to be a whiff and a big punish. Raida sending out the double force heave out into the spell card Koichi that might hit. Oh no, it not hit a bit too high, but I kinda gonna send it a bit too high, and that's gonna gonna be a bit too high and dive into the reversal spell card and get punished. Falling on the back, 6-6B gonna get punished by Moko 6A. Dive kick's going out, Resurrection finds his mark. This out gets 5-5A counter it on Oki. From Kokoro. Raida switches out to Koichi, gonna mash out, but oh, unfortunate occult, that's not what you want to see. Kokoro's occult is a counter. Only activating when your opponent hit. Oh! The 2C, the Rose Ring from Koichi, and end up getting the hit. Dive kick gonna work out, gonna teleport back into the Kokoro 6C, gonna get only a bit of damage. Bike gonna come out from Nida, but mashes on the frame trap. Nida making a bit too much of a gap, and then putting herself in the corner. Fengtai gonna try to get a bit of chip down to both players extremely low in health. DP, that's gonna be a whiff, that's gonna be a punish, but unfortunately it's only Resurrection. That could have been a very easy kill combo. Raida. Oh, and jumps into a close A from Kokoro, and that's gonna be a kill, tying us up 1-1 in terms of rounds. Raida, a bit slow at the start, but oh good, we're back in it. Beautiful teleport through, gonna get the hit, get that full conversion, get up her chance. Dash up 4-5A into bike, gonna push to the corner, frame trap done correctly this time. Gonna get the mid spell declared, double 4C into spell card, that's not gonna work, unfortunate. And this time on the Oki, that's gonna lead to a punish, not a big one however. 6-6A into 5C, interesting. Try to get a bit of a cheeky reset maybe, or something to do with tag. Back to teleport, that's a 6-6B, that's gonna beat out the spell card because of the Graze frames, and Raida gonna take game 1 off a bike frame trap. Going off into game number 2 of this set. I don't expect to see any changes from either side because yes, I might have expected a Moko switch, but Moko did some some pretty good stuff, all things considered. A bit of unfamiliarity with the characters, I can tell from Corone side. Not Corone. Oh my god, I can't read. Corone side. My bad. I don't know if it's Lander or Lane. Like PR. I'm used to reading French, so PR can be So, oops. Oh, but that was while I'm talking about linguistics. Naida finds an early game very fast. Taking it with beautiful efficiency and great spacing, being outside of Moko 5C range on the run-up. Going in with a big meter advantage. With tag out, I think that was a missed input. So we're doing something to get used to. These, not the most, there's a lot of buttons to remember in this game, for certain, so. Oh, but 3k on the board. Naida got an early lead. Oh my god. I cannot say that. Naida off to an early lead. Low meter for Naida. Gonna try to far 5A, but not gonna find the hit. Tiger has a really big hitbox, so you have to be careful. Just like that, Tiger once again finds the anti-air. Not getting declares through the far 5A, but not gonna find anything afterwards. Bit of a slower game this time. Oh, finds a 4C? Can get a pickup? No, unfortunate. Tiger, gonna send yourself into the corner, gonna block the frame trap, yes, run up. But, oh, shoulder actually gonna beat out Kokoto's spell card before it has time to come out. That's a spell whiff from Naida, but that's gonna be a tag spell. We're blocking this time. Are we gonna get a punish? No, we're not gonna run up, but we do get a co afterwards, get the 8A. Tiger gonna find a hit? No, not this time. Naida finds a punish, and that's gonna be able to kill Naida, taking the set 2-0. Moving on to winner semis. Alright, game number 2 of this winners round 1 set. Of these winners round 1 sets, rather. We have myself versus Mr. Man. Mr. Man, Nico, Ichin, I believe Yukari at some point. Lots of different characters, but Moko on the side of Yun, not something you see every day. But we'll see how things turn out. Ichin into Futo is a rather good matchup for Futo, however, she still has to watch out because it is still Ichin, and Ichin is sort of like the big body mentality of this game. Not necessarily have a big body, but big extended hurt boxes, big damage, and big commitment on her buttons. But you have to be careful. Any simple hit can lead to huge damage, just like that. 3.8. Playing up the life totals. Nico as well, extremely powerful character. Big, sort of a stance character, so we'll see how this turns out. Mr. Man's able to get into their stance because it is rather difficult. Oh, misses the tag combo. That does work, but I believe it doesn't work at that high of a rate because of the starter not being a jab. Mr. Man unfortunately dropping the combo. 4C on Wake Up, gonna get out of there. 6-6B, gonna find the hits, get Oki afterwards. Dive kick, pricing A5A. Pressure from Moko. Try to get a grab up 2+. Big trade with the 8C into the dive kick. Not gonna find anything more. Good block on the cross-up. 6-6B? No, 6-6A. Try to get the kill, but unable to find it. 6-6B gonna whiff and get the whiff punish and gonna get a grab on Oki, giving Yun round number 1. Alright, going into round number 2. Both ways, full bar me are gonna start for the tag B, rather, from Moko. I do think the tag B works pretty well with Futo. Try to get a grab. Unfortunately, not gonna find it. Gonna get a ring, back hit. 6B rather. Not get the 8A, but not gonna find anything afterwards. Late interaction, gonna find the pickup, but unable to get a full conversion. Double dial, gonna find a hit. Run up grab. Gonna get pecked. Misses the combo again, but J5A not winking in time. Reset into throw. But gets thrown on Wake Up. The EU blood from Mr. Man. Haters grab back. High kick, gonna find a hit. Trap. Oh, misses the BNB. Time wash, time wash. Oh, big pickup. Interesting. Full out, but gonna find a hit. Gets 5C into the Quare. Both players have spell card on line grab, gonna get tech. 6-6A gonna link from the 6A, but unable to get the correct cancel. Cancel dive kick? Not dive kick, teleport into dive kick rather. Oh, big 6-6B gonna find the hit. Firebird gonna get set up, gonna get out of the corner, side swap. Mr. Man gonna skip the corner. Back to neutral, Hammerfall into spell card. That's not gonna be enough to kill. Cannot tag SC because the melee hitbox did not connect on each side. You're living with one interaction away. Both these characters, huge damage from Mr. Man's side, but the 4C gonna dodge the flamethrower. Mr. Man. And that's gonna be game number 1, rather, for you. Game number 2, we're going into it. No character switches. Of course, the winner is locked into the character. They have one whip. So Mr. Man did not change off of the Miko, Eaton and Miko route. But we'll see how this turns out. I do think Mr. Man's Miko is a little bit better, but Eaton still has an incredible robbery factor. But so can be said for Moko. If these combos are hitting, does not get the limit, does not get the combo, barely any damage done. Oh, gets knowledge checked a bit. You can cancel Moko's 4C before the flip. Good delay tech. Gonna get the conversion. Gets the Farfetch'd pickup near the corner to set up a plate. Try to get a grab. Not gonna find an escape out of the corner is Mr. Man, but drops the conversion once again. These combos are not hitting. Triple beam, gonna get the links. Not gonna find much more afterwards. Mr. Man still on the back foot. Stuck in the corner, but blocks the 2C. Gonna take their turn back. Tag A, gonna get further extension on the pressure. Charge B gonna get beaten out as we go back to neutral. The man is pushed back to the corner but has to find a way out. Playing at a long distance, Ichinen projectile game is not the oh my god, that caught the extended hurt box and delay tag. Simple pickup, keep it simple, catch the reset, catch the escape option rather. And that is Yun on set point. Going with the full bar, declares through the 6-6V. That's gonna be a punish. 6-6-8. Oh no, drops the link. It does increase damage from that route by quite a bit, but nope, that's not gonna reach. It's too far. Okay, and here. Full dial into the lockdown. Finally get the full conversion on the Moko. Oh, that was meant to be a tag A, but I think there's not enough tag meter to do so, so you just get neutral tech afterwards. Or swap rather would be the better term. Double 2C into spell card, that's not gonna hit. Gonna be a punish, beam. Oh, does not get the last beam. But the beam from 4C gonna get the hit. Not get the conversion from the 5C hit. Could have been enough to kill. It's gonna be a wall split. No, unfortunate. Both sides dropping combos left and right. Big back hit. Pick up with the J5A from the 5C into spell card. That's gonna be huge damage. Next combo can kill. SG from both sides, next combo can kill. Big pickup, that's gonna be able to kill if the link does not get dropped, and it doesn't. Mr. Man getting around on the board. Final round, now start the card once again, but gets countered by the 8A. Hammerfall getting beaten out by the arrow. Sidekick. Oh, just out of range to catch the graze. 6B not gonna work out. It's not as big as Futo's. And gets a grab on the 5D. Mr. Man getting rid of all the way to be incredible dodge with the Firebird using Hurtbox gifting to dodge. What was it? 8C? 8A? I forget. 5-5. What is this so bad guy pressure? Futo's 5-5 is plus. But does have insane pushback, so it's not as great as it seems for a strike though. Gets hit by the ring. No punish. Hammerfall gets capped. Oh my god, what was that? Whoa, what was that? What hit the spell card? Gonna get the hit, and that's gonna be a punish because Yun committed to this tag spell. Expecting Mr. Man to fully graze, but ends up getting one hit. Gonna work out. Teleports back into the corner. Arrow once again. Resurrection, that's not what you wanted to see. But without punish, gets hit by arrow. Second, fully pick up. No, it does not. The extended hurtbox messing with how the hits interacted. J5A back hit, not gonna find it. Oh, big trade. G2A Mega Fist gonna trade with Futo's 8 8A. Big press on the reset. Hammerfall, that's a big punish. Not gonna spend the occult for a bigger combo. Matches. Oh, cannot get the link. On the 5D. It is not out of this yet. Don't drop the combo. Oh, never mind. Drops the combo. Try to get fancy with the occult. Resurrection. Gonna find the hit. I think he should switch out. Indeed. Pushes Mr. Man to the corner, gets clipped by these B-bullets, cannot find space to declare, gets a bit greedy by running up trying to declare. And use the invoke frames of it, I believe, but not gonna work out. Mr. Man tying up the game. Final game between these two players. We'll see how this goes. Switching into the Qwckappa, the main coming out. 6A counter round start, but gets a weird hit with Beacon is extended hurtbox from Unza, not gonna find a full conversion. Again, dropping the conversion from 6A. Not gonna find the 8A this time. Big trade, Mega Fist gonna come out on top of Vuto 2C. Getting a limit with Qwckappa, gets an early knockdown, not the greatest one. V-Send to throw, no, Mr. Man not having any of it, but the plates on field, that route's not gonna fully combo. Both, no punish. Gonna zap some bullets. 6A finds the extended hurtbox on the 6A from Mr. Man. Not get the Oki timing right. Teleport 2C. Both of the characters. Not gonna find the hit. Gets punished by Miko full. Not a full loop actually. Going away for 2, so not got full limit, but gets a reset. Gonna go back to neutral. Still at a disadvantage, but pretty good job on the Miko for tying up that health bar in such a short interaction. However, it is Miko not gonna get the hit from the 6-6A into the arrow. Comboing using the 8C to dodge out of the way. Full pickup? No, arrow a bit too far. Did not want to spend use 5 beats so he keeps the occult on the line. Gets smashed out, but that's a full dial 6A rather. That's gonna send to the wall. Full screen, that's not gonna combo. Definitely from the far pickup, it will. However, tried to grab on Oki and Mr. Man getting blown up by the DP, putting Yield on set point. Down 2, both players almost with a full bar. Mr. Man just shy of it. Gonna get it from legitimate any hit you can find. And gonna get it from that J5A back hit. Big counter hit. Gonna find the conversion. No, with a tag out from the spell. Cult running out. It's gonna drop the combo. Full pickup. Gonna send to the wall. Reset. R5A. Gonna get the Oki. 2C. Gets picked. Gets the pressure. Gets the chip damage. Gonna walk away. Wait for Mr. Man to commit. With that J5A gonna find the hit into spell card, not gonna tag spell because of the double wall slam. Gonna block the reversal, cannot get the punish actually. Maybe interesting play, not choosing to graze it all. Probably expect that tag out. We'll pick up no, a bit too far for the arrow again. Good catch with the J5A, not gonna find much more. Oh, big 8A counter hit from Qwckappa, not gonna find a link afterwards into the jab. Could have been a huge pickup. Yun has to fight back into the round. Especially after this cape gets red. That's a teleport. Oh, that was meant to be a spell card. That was not meant to be 5C. You would never 5C on wake up. It could have been intended to be a 6C actually, because 6C from Vuto is a grab crush. It will be to grab frame 1, but extremely risky play, but something like that had to be done to get back in the round. As it is round number 3, each player one game apiece on the board, starting off strong with a 6A pickup and full conversion. Hit damage galore, that's almost 50% gone from that, especially with that 6B pickup, not pickup, 6B cross up. As we go, Mr. Man still stuck in the corner, sent to the other one this time. That's gonna be a full pickup, and then with the 8A, sorry, my bad. However, I get the punish. Big counter hit, that's gonna be huge damage. Gets a limit with the triple 2C, I believe. That's not intentional. Oh, what the? Okay. That worked. Tried to get a grab, but Mr. Man taking a little too early on the grab. Just inputted the grab a bit too early. That's a raw spell card. That's gonna get blocked, but no punish. 2A. Just waiting, no reason to push. As 2 reversals online, both players switch out at the exact same time. Monkey see, monkey do. Great minds think alike. J5A could not get the conversion, unfortunate, but J5A gets the meaty. Go into spell card. No! Not going to spell card, that could have been enough to kill. But reversal, oh! Extended hurt box from Ichiden. Gonna get the punish. Rather, not getting the full connection of the reversal, cannot get the double hit. And the 8C arrow gonna go straight up into Mr. Man's face, and that's gonna be an anti-air, even taking it 2-1. And for the final game, we are going to see Unyu, I believe the reigning champion, going against Qwckappa. Not been able to join the recent actually, yeah, I haven't been able to join the more recent AOCF events, so see how this turns out. Unyu, I believe, should have won the last Egoists of Honor, but I'm not quite sure about who was the last winner of the bi-weeklies. I know Unyu definitely some of the most wins. Qwckappa, the TO of the event, going against the current champion. We'll see. See how this turns out. Already off to an amazing start. Qwckappa found their footing for just a moment, unable to find it once, but lost if Unyu's momentum is so oppressive. Cannot find an escape out of this corner. 6-6-A. Cannot get the Oki. Unyu guessing wrong on the tech. However, the Yin Yang Bow taking up so much screen space, demanding so much respect. Switch out to the Mamizo. Recover that white HP, but Unyu has their offense started. What can be done? 6-6-A counter it. That's not going to lead to too much because of commit into the 4A from his side. Big pickup? No, going to actually drop 8-8. 8-8-2 going into the 2B. Not going to be a combo, but bait on the beautiful bait on the counter, and Unyu taking round number 1. Going in with full spell card. Oh my god, my voice. Going with full spell card, Unyu off to an early advantage. However, Qwckappa dive kick gets a hit. Cannot get too much more. Big J5A starter, not gonna find much afterwards, but gets pressure started. Moko gonna find a tag. Gonna reset. Dive kick. Reset. Dab. Gets the pressure started with Moko. Not gonna find much more. Sorry, gonna find much more if that counter J5A. Again, J5A, but didn't believe in the commit. It would hit. Choosing to back off. 6-6-A gonna find the hit on Oki. Will be a full wink. No, just gonna end it simple with the fishing hook into the occult Oki. 6C gonna find the hit. Raw. Bold play from Qwckappa. Having to make up a lot of ground here. Both players not having a spell card declared, so we'll see if this even comes into play. However, Unyu might not even need to at this point. So far ahead, Qwckappa has to tag out. Indeed, they do. Gonna get into the Mamizo. Pick up, no. Unfortunate, cannot get the full conversion to 5C. Gonna dodge with the dive kick 2A. Gonna make a cross up. However, you're stuck in Unyu's pressure. Push it out to the Moko. Waiting for something. Waiting for the counter, but Qwckappa is gonna mash out. Get a wall spot. Gonna get the bullets set up. Gonna dive right in. However, Reimu's bullets and melees can rival Mamizo's in many fields. So we can see her wall off Qwckappa. We can see her wall off Qwckappa's Mamizo. Oh my god, I cannot talk. We can see Reimu contesting Mamizo's. Oh my god, Mamizo's neutral quite well. However, Qwckappa is getting nickel and diming their way out. Wait, Unyu. Oh my god, who won? J5A gonna find the hit. I thought that was a counter and Unyu activated it, but no, it was a 6B catching the startup. Alright, I should be good now. I had some water. Never mind, I'm not good. It should be fine. Alright, game number 2. Unyu gets an early start winning round start. However, not much more to be found from it. Qwckappa finds a hit with a 5C counter, but unable to get a full conversion. 6-6-A, not gonna link. Same goes for Unyu's tag A, not gonna find a hit afterward. Dive kick tries to escape the corner, but Unyu doing such a good job walling off with bullets. Qwckappa finds a hit with the fishing line. Against a wall slam, gets it with the 4C, I believe. Not a move you see very often from Sukuna. Dive kick gonna find a big hit. J5A gonna link into the wall slam 30% into the tag A starter from Moko. Link into Veka, and that's gonna be Ender. 25% health remaining. Safe jump meaty. J2A finds a hit, not gonna find a conversion afterwards is Unyu. Qwckappa living with one hit away, could not get the V-jump, unfortunate. Good dodge with the force. Oh, but did not get the conversion for the kill. Beautiful dodge with the B4-4, outspacing Kakuna 6XB. That does a switch out with the Yokai Buster. Blocks the graze, and it's gonna be a punish. Big V-jump into the wall slam. Next hit will kill. Oh, catches with the delay run-up jab, and Unyu on set point. Number 2, going with full bar meter. Is Unyu choosing to declare early? Qwckappa having hammer online, however, did not use it last round. Actually, neither player, I believe, used meter last round. Meaty hook, that's a bullet, so you can graze. Unyu blocking the first hit, grazing the second. Dive kick finds a counter. Qwckappa full conversion? Indeed, sends to the wall 20%. That's a spell card. Is it a safe trap? No, it is not. That's a reversal. Big damage dealt. Qwckappa does have full bar, and that could be scary. That's a hugely expensive combo, but hugely damaging. Double wall slam, gets the meaty J5A. It's Tomoko, gonna get the wall slam once again. Next hit will kill. Good block with the 5D on cross up. Jab, Unyu not getting the full conversion. Runs into a bullet, does Qwckappa barely outspace the 6XB to get the get the tag out rather. Big 5-5A, couldn't get the whiff punish, sends to the wall, gets a meaty set with the projectiles, however Unyu grazing out, dodging the 6-6A. Big trade, gonna get with the dive kick and the graze move, 8C from Mamizo. Big punish, not enough to kill. Veka 3 not connecting. Oh, so unfortunate. Unyu, I believe, delayed it to get the hit directly, but not gonna find it. However, the 6B gonna find the hit and the kill. Unyu taking it 2-0. And I believe that will be all for this video. Thank you all for watching, and thank you all for playing and supporting this event. There will be more coming soon, so until next time.